Hi y'all, I'm Chase. This is my 2021 Harley-Davidson Pan America, and man, people are paying $7 a pack for Marlboros. Man, last time I bought a pack of cigarettes, I think they were like 3 something. I haven't smoked in years and years and years. Whew. But anyways, today's video is, well, everyone talks about, oh, my bike handles so good, or this bike handles bad, or this bike does this. It's always about how the handling is really terrible. Well, I'm here to tell you, every bike handles well, and I can prove it. I'm going to go out right now in the twisties on my sweet, sweet little Pan America. Now, this is all subjective. Seriously, what are you going to use your bike for? Are you going to track days? No. Yeah, no one's going to accuse the Pan Am of not having enough power, that's for sure. But you hear all the time like, oh, it doesn't handle well enough. It doesn't dip into the corners fast enough for me, or well, my Ninja 1000 handles so much better. My ZX-10R. Well, I would expect it to. It's a sport bike. But here's the thing. Look, I have the cruise control set. One hand. And these are some pretty decent curves. In fact, I've seen cars slow down, and I don't. I don't need to turn off my cruise control. I don't need to freak out. There's nothing about these curves that's anything scary. And therein lies the problem with everybody like, oh, well, it doesn't handle as good as this or that, or... Dude, seriously, it's a public road. If you were on a racetrack, sure. Sure. But if we're talking about bikes we're going to take on public roads, I'm sorry, man. It handles just fine. And that's any bike. You know, oh, I was out dragging pegs on my Sportster. It was terrible and it didn't handle well. Well, every bike has a limit, man. Well, a ZX-10R will smoke it. Bro, seriously, take your ZX-10R up my gravel road. You'll find it has quite the limitations in comparison to my bike, at least on that road. And that's where everybody screws up. Everybody thinks that they need to make a bike do everything. Well, every bike has limitations in what it'll do. You know, a Scrambler's not going to be a 200 mile per hour bike. It just ain't. And if you did hit 200 miles per hour on some Scrambler, I'm not sure it'd be all that fun. It would be pretty terrifying. Just like a Sportster, it is a cruiser. It is for just rolling around. Same with like a Dyna or something like that. Yes, you can do things with them that they weren't meant for. I mean, look up Rusty Butcher and see what he does with a Sportster, turning it into an off-road bike. Yeah, you'll see. But that's someone who's taking a bike and then doing a bunch of work to it to change it out into something that's different than what it was intended to be. So when somebody tells you, oh, that bike handles terribly, or that bike sucks because it doesn't dip into the corners as well, or oh, it's not fast enough, or that... Seriously, I think we did this in a previous video where I talked about all the bikes I screwed up buying. Because I bought them and none of them were suited to where I live and how I ride and where I ride. Oh man, making it through that's nice. And unfortunately, I hate to tell you this, but an ADV is going to be that bike where you can do a little bit of everything. Granted, it will not do everything well. No bike will. I mean, you're not going to go out and buy a brand new Ford Bronco and smoke a Corvette. Just like a Corvette won't do very well off-road. Every bike has a different use. So when you talk about, oh, that bike doesn't handle well enough, well, Actually, it probably does, for what it is. It's like everything in this life, even as a human being, you have to accept your limitations. And bikes are the same way, cars, all that stuff. Everything has a limit. Nothing is going to be perfect for every situation. It's just not the way things work. Now, the closest you are going to get, I have found, is an ADV. I'm sorry, it's as close as you're going to get. Like it or not. I can do everything I want to do on this, except for, well, actually nothing. It tours well, it handles well enough. Honestly, I'm as comfortable on this as I was on my Road King. It's faster than my Road King ever was. It's probably as fast as my Shiver, but not as fast as my ZX6R. And honestly, I think this is what's going to end up killing cruisers. Because this will do everything a cruiser will do, and then some. So, and man, I love cruisers. Don't get me wrong. Trust me, I'm really considering a second bike just so I can have that feel. I kind of miss that. I don't know, something about a cruiser. But that's the only thing that'll keep them alive, because if you're looking for something as good or better, you're going to find it. But the idea that every bike, or this bike doesn't handle as well as that bike, that's madness. I mean, dude, you can only go so fast on public roads, and talking about handling on a public road is madness. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's like a guy taking, like I said, it's like a guy taking a Corvette and taking it off-road and then saying, "Well, this does terrible off-road. I can't believe it." Well, no shit, bud, no shit. I guess let's just call it. Let's use a little common sense here on what a motorcycle is meant for. I guess that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, click that ding-a-ling to be notified of any videos I'm coming out with, and bye all.